Hey everyone, thanks for coming back for another Project Pan update video. It's October. I'm late filming this. It's October 11th, 10th, one of those. I usually try to get these out the beginning of the month, which means I also am filming the beginning of the month, so you get like a real-time update of the products. But I'm a little late this time, and there's some good news with a grain of salt because I'm later in the game here. For those of you who don't know, Project Pan is a fun little challenge makeup lovers like to do where we either use a product up completely, or for powder products or cream products that are pressed down tightly into a metal pan, we like to use it up until we can see the pan at the bottom. And it's satisfying. We usually set goals for ourselves. Speaking of which, oh wait, before. On my face today is actually one of those products on my eyes. On my lip, I have a Silk Finish Wet n Wild lipstick called Dark Pink Frost. Is that? Yeah, Dark Pink Frost. These are like $1 and they're incredible. And it was like the 5th thing I tried to try to kind of bring things together on my face, and it worked. So here we go. However, I couldn't help it but put this Anastasia Beverly Hills like glossy shiny thing over top of it. So I did that. And then I used a Wet n Wild, I guess it's face palette, face trio, I think technically it's called, but it's a blush, a highlighter, and some very pretty glitter. I'm gonna tap a little of this on because I just feel like it. I can't see it at all in the camera, and I'm probably gonna regret it because there's gonna be reflections. Oh well. My goals this year are to completely pan a face palette that I'll show you in a minute, and then to pan half of the shades in my eyeshadow palette that I really, really love, that is 40 shades. So half of that, and then the face palette has 4 shades. So 20 in the eyeshadow, 4 in this, 24 over the year is about 2 a month. You with me? Math. Just trust me. It's gonna be relevant in a minute. Anyway, so I have these 4 shades here. It's a bronzer, a highlighter, and 2 blushes. This is my progress now. Aww. Okay, so you're seeing a big chunk and pan in that highlighter there. I actually just scratched a little more bronzer out, but what you are not seeing is pan in the 2 blushes in the middle. You can start to see the shape of the pan through the powder. I doubt you're going to be able to pick up on that, plus my camera's wigging out, but this one is way closer to hitting pan than this one because I haven't used as much of this one. 1, it's pigmented, and 2, you don't need much dark blush, you know, on your face. And I hadn't been using it quite as much. However, today, that is what I used for eyeshadow. I also used the highlighter that was in that Wet n Wild trio, but I've been using this for eyeshadow, putting something in the inner corner, and just trying that because I'm close. As you can see, I mean, the highlighter, this is just from a year of use. Almost every day, at least, just swiping across it and applying it, but we've got to split the 2 blushes, plus every other blush that I have. The bronzer got scratched in the middle because I decided to try and do faux freckles today. I don't even know if they're translating into the camera. I can't see it right now, so I have no idea if you can see it. I'll see when I'm editing later. But yeah, I mean, I've hit 2 pans in the 4, and I kind of have a plan. I think these 2, though, I think they're going to last me into December. I think they're going to, like, put me in a panic that I'm not going to finish them. Well, not finish them, but hit pan. I'm close on that pink, though. I'm close on that pink. Also, this little guy is just here for moral support. I was going to try to pan it or use it up or something, but other than smelling it, and it smells really nice, I haven't really used it. And then this is the eyeshadow palette. It's by a company called UCANBE, which I've really only ever seen on Amazon. This is my very first rainbow pigmented beautiful palette, and it's still my favorite to this day. I got it in 2021, so I have been using it since then, but I hadn't hit any pan in it, and it's my favorite. And most favorite palettes are like Pan City. As I mentioned earlier, 4 pans in the blush, 20 pans in this is 24 for the year, about 2 a month. That's how I've kind of measured my progress. So ideally, there will be 20 pans out of the 40 hit in this by the end of the year, the very end of the year. Let me show you. I've hit some more pans, haven't I? I don't expect you guys to like memorize what I've hit month to month, but even though we're a little late, there are 3 more pans in here that were hit. I was 1 ahead last month, so I really only had to hit 1 in order to like make the count, you know? There was only 1 hit when October 1st came around, but right now I just hit 2 more, and I'll explain. So, you know what I didn't hit though? This freaking pink blush, eyeshadow, setting my eyes with this pink, and I have not hit it. I'm gonna hit the stupid blush, which is a bigger pan, before I hit this freaking pink. And I almost decided to do like a live, like put this on my nails and see if we hit pan thing, but then I had a few more pans, so I decided I just need to get this up. So the newbies, first one, and the one that was up by October 1st, is this dark green here. I was wearing this on my nails a lot, but I did use it on my eye several times as well. And it's just a really pretty, like shimmery olive green. I kind of just discovered how gorgeous it was, like within the past few months. So, you know, in nail polish, you're using, you know, kind of 10 eyelids worth. I did use it on my eye. Nail polish, you know, I don't think it's cheating to help use up the pans because you're still using the product, but I should at least use it a little bit for what it's intended for, and I did. I would do a green gradient a couple times, and I really liked it actually, so I'll probably continue to use it. This blue, can you see the itty bitty pan in there? I've been using this on my inner corner, like regularly, like several times a week. And it was another one that was just really stubborn and would not hit pan. But I used it yesterday, and a little bit baby pan started to show through. That's what I expected this pink to do first. And I can't really like line my eyes with that or something, or it just looks like I have pink eye. Just now I told you that I had tried to do the faux freckle thing. How I do that is a bobby pin, and I just kind of tap it or scrape it a little bit in the eyeshadow. And just now, like just now, I hit this brown. It's the more reddish of the browns, and when I do a smoky eye with this palette, I tend to use one or the other. Lately I've been using this a bunch because I have like some like reddy terracotta-y kind of color themes in my work clothes. So I would kind of do the gradient across and use this in the outer corner. But I had a dip in it because I had done faux freckle stuff before, especially when I was trying to get ready to wear that red wig. I have a whole video about that. That was really fun. But I just did it again, and it scraped down to the pan. Like I said, I have been using it on my eye. But that's 3 pans in here. So I should have 3 more to go? 5 more? Wait, I think I only have 3 left. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nobody there. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18? I have 2 left? How? How? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. What was I not expecting? So I have 18, 19, 20 with the face palette pans. So I do have 4 more to go, but 2 of them are in the face palette and 2 of them are in here. That's better than I thought. I am going to hit this pink by the end of the year if it is the last thing I do, which it might be. But that last color, I don't know that I could use enough of this brown. It's a little of a cooler brown, which is like normally what I would go for, but I don't know that I can get down far enough to actually hit pan. And I've used it quite a bit in the past, but not so much recently. This one, the shimmers are pretty soft, so I could probably use this on the inner corner. It's very pink, but it's darker than this pink, so that doesn't necessarily go together. I would love to hit something in this row, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I might put this orange on my nails. I haven't been doing a sunset eye. I thought this orange here would be one that was hit pretty quickly. Could scrape down to that red maybe, because I do some red freckles with the brown, and then when you pat them all together it has this warm freckly color. I think I've maybe used that on my eye like once. I could also use that red for nail polish. What do I want to pick? Because I need to kind of go all in for the next couple shades and really make sure I hit that deadline by the end of the year. Like I said, the pink will happen. The next shades with the biggest dip in them are that purpley pink and the two oranges. I don't know why I never used this pan of blue shimmer. These two are my absolute favorite, but this one's like right there. Why have I never used that one? I don't use blue quite as much though, so that might not be a good one to go for. Now I'm gonna swatch these. Yeah, one of them's a little darker, but the other two look pretty similar. Anyway, that's my progress. I guess I kind of lost track of how many I've hit or need to hit. So, I mean, that's amazing in here to be able to do that. I definitely wasn't expecting that brown to be hit so quickly. So, that's my progress. I will join you in November. I think I'm still gonna try to do like early November and then early December, and then the end of the year wrap up. So I guess really I have 3 more in this year's series. You know, the end of December would kind of be like a January 1st kind of situation, like counting towards the entire year's progress, but that's also where I'm gonna put all the progress together and show you the progression and stuff. It's really fun at the end. So wish me luck on these blushes. Tell me what you think I should go for in this palette next. I'd love to get it done early because then I can just do whatever. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and let me know how your project pan is doing this year. I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Bye. I usually try to get these out the beginning of the month, beginning of the month. For those of you, wait a minute. I have an orca shirt on. I like orcas. And down there it says, and like 3 people. But these guys won't stay forward, so that's kind of annoying. But they're the biggest orca earrings I have. I like them. What was I saying? Or we pull up, kick up, use. Or or for products, why can't I talk? Or for products that are pressed tightly down into a metal pan, like some creams and powders, especially for eyeshadow. Not especially for eyeshadow. I also have a Wet n Wild sick finish. I don't want that. Move. Okay. He doesn't want to behave. She. As per the dorsal fin. Will you please... Forget it, the orcas just aren't going to cooperate. Now I have to wait for it to refocus on me. Hello? My goals this year... See, I knew there was going to be a reflection of this stuff. My goals this year are... It's like a glow-in-the-dark freckle. Anyway. I'm a mess. This is why this hasn't been filmed until now. I'll just see you in the next one.